It's me, GTS, or Better Brick Studios. Wrong studio. So I'm gonna be making a collection video because I finally set up all my collection, which is just over my bed, which I moved everything away. Let's start off with my Studio Series area. We got the 05 Optimus Prime, which is the current Prime for Forgotten Age. I'm thinking of updating it once they come to Earth. He's missing an arm panel because, I was at school one day and I was going on the computer to do some work, and then I came back to my desk and the panel was broken off. I don't know who broke it off, but we have my first Transformer after getting into collecting. This is a Studio Series Bumblebee, and he's been through a lot. His back plate doesn't fold up all the way because it broke. And then Sideswipe, my favorite Transformer. So I was actually really lucky to get this figure because it was the only one in town. Got Drift, also known as Deadlock in my series. He hasn't undergone the change yet, and in my series his mentor is Bludgeon. We got Crowbar, Shadow Raider. This guy's arms broke at the swivel here because the wheels don't actually give enough clearance. And we got Blackout, which is my first leader class figure ever. Now, on to my Generations-ish area. We got this Autobot logo container. It had stickers in it. I don't know where I got it from, but I just set at there. We got Megatron, Skytread, also known as Flywheels, Bludgeon, Soundwave, and Brunt. Most of my Generations Decepticons are down there in the Combaticon shelf. We got Red Alert, Cog, Optimus, Bumblebee, and Big Daddy and Trip Up. Here we have my Power Core Combiners Stakeout. He's one of my older figures, and his joints are really bad. I did some paint work on him to touch up some of his details. Tried to get the feet white to blend in more, but it didn't really work because the paint I have is really thin. Or I'm not using it right, which could very well be. I have the pinpoint, which I modified by putting a little Technic pin in him so that he can be held like he's a target master. I do have the Power Core Combiners Mirage, but he fell off not Mirage, Leadfoot, who I repainted into Mirage, but he fell off my table and he's broken. Got Grapple back here, first Earthrise figure. And we got this guy, Hoist. This Optimus was my Generations Optimus for a while until I got that guy. And Perceptor. This guy I got off my friend. His GTA disc stopped working, so he needed a new one for his PS3. And since we had recently got the PS4, I traded it to him for this guy. He no longer plays with his Transformers. Down here we have my Combaticons. These are all knockoff figures. Well, the reason why I have this guy in alt mode is because his leg is actually snapped off. And he only holds together in leg mode and barely in combined mode. Got Swindle, Blast Off, Vortex, and Onslaught, who's pretty dark in the back. Yep, my combaticon shelf. Then we have my Energon. All this Energon will be featured in Forgotten Age at some point. But here we have Dark Energon. And a little crystal of it. This huge, big chunk of it here. We got Tox N, which is like Toxic Energon. If you've seen TF Prime, you'll know about that. We got this little boulder here, which I think of Raw Energon. This light blue see-through stuff is Raw Energon. And then the non-transparent stuff is just processed Energon. And over here, we have my base, Earthrise base. I didn't really have anything to really put here. I could have put the Combaticons in combined mode. I just accidentally kicked my bookshelf and almost took a shelf dive. But yeah, you got Sound Barrier and Prime's trailer. I might get my hands on Ironmarks to extend this, or Slitherfang. Yeah, my Generation 1 shelf. This is DTS Studios custom that he made at my house. It shouldn't be there. For the Generation 1 figures, my mom got all these for like $30 off of a dude on the buy and sell. So it was a great deal, and I got these for Christmas. Got Grapple, Silverbolt, Perceptor, Hoist, Soundwave, which is the original 1984 one, with reissue cassettes, and Swindle, which I was debating putting over here on the Combaticon shelf. And then we have some odds and ends. These two aren't mine. My friend forgot them here. Got my Megatron figure. It was my figure for a long time. The lighting here is bad, but we got the breakdown in the back. The McDonald's one, and then Optimus, and a few little guys in the back. So, yeah, that is my collection. Hope you liked the video.